Okay, boys and girls, what we're going to do today is we are going to make our pastel planets. And we're going to start with the first step, which is making different size planets on our papers. Now, Miss Ottenreith is going to follow the model. You do not have to, but if you want to, you can. Now, we have our circle makers that we are going to be using, and we have different size circles inside of them. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw one big circle down at the bottom. So you're going to hold it, but keep your fingers out of the way, and you're going to trace it with the white colored pencil. And if you keep your pencil close to the circle shape, it will be very easy to leave it there. Now, we want this one to be the biggest one, so we're not going to use the outside edge again. We're going to go to this one. We're going to put one kind of going off the paper. It's fun when we go outside of our paper. I'm going to do another one over here. That's the same size. I'm going to make another one of this medium size. So I'm just going down sizes, kind of moving across my paper. Okay, so I kind of want it to move up like that. Now, I don't want to use the super tiny one because that's going to be too hard to see. Now, if you want to make a couple of moons, it's about moon size. I'll let you make them. They are moons. They are not any planet sizes. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our oil pastels and we are going to fill them in with color. We're going to use our oil pastels. I borrowed a table once. Now, we've used these in the past. So this one, I want to make this one look like Earth. So I need some green and I need some blue to make my land areas and my water area. So I'm going to start with my green. And I don't necessarily want to make it look exactly like the Earth. So I'm just going to make some spaces. And then I'm going to gently press down to color in my green areas. Now the nice thing is with the pastels, the dark color pastels stand out really well on the black paper. So we're going to color in between very gently, not trying to color over and not going too fast to where we color on our green areas. So when we're done with that, we've got that one. And then we're going to use the white crayon and put our ozone layer around our planet. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of close. Okay. You can always go back through and add the lighter green as well. I like doing multiple colors because I feel like that lighter green is going to help the green area stand out a little bit more. And if you want to, you don't have to, you can blend them together by taking your finger and gently swirling over the area. Now, if you want the blue to be a little bit lighter blue, you got to add a little bit of white to your blue areas. And same thing, you just kind of smudge it. Now, if you're going to smudge the white, you have to use a clean finger. And you go around like that. Now, for the rest of our planets, we're going to pick 2 or 3 colors. I'm going to use this one because I want this one to kind of look like Jupiter. So I'm going to add some reds. I'm going to do just some squiggly lines of red. I'm going to fill in around my red with a little bit of orange around the edges. Okay, add a little bit of white in there and kind of smear that up good. Get some yellow. Get some yellow mixed up in there. And then again, using a clean finger, smudge your colors. Now, if this doesn't have enough color to it, like I kind of want to add more yellow to that, you can layer colors really nicely. Now for the ozone layer on this one, I think I'm just going to do a little outline with the yellow because I like how the yellow is bright. Now you don't have to do an ozone layer on every planet. I just feel it helps it stand out more if you do it a little bit of outline. And then you can just smudge that right in, and it kind of looks like it's glowing. Okay. Now you're going to continue that process for the next several planets. And the moons just kind of keep them kind of white, just color them in white. If you decide to do moons, you do not have to do the moons if you do not want to. You do need to try to spread out your planets so that they fill your paper. Because that part is important. You want to make sure your planets are spread out on your paper so they fill it. Now, moons don't have to be perfectly circular either. So the rest of the class, I want you to color in all of your planets. The biggest one is the Earth. The rest of them, you can color them in however you choose. You do not have to mix colors if you do not want to. However, you are completely allowed to if you do.